You can feel it in the stands and in the atmosphere, as well as in the songs from the supporters. A manager who has won their hearts and could now go on to make history. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester United up against Fulham.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Luke Shaw starts with Diogo Dalot in the fullback positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the one...
Decent chance! Well, going for power and so close to finding the net. Well, we've seen and felt the confidence right from the off, haven't we?
Yeah, the manager likes playing against this team. There's no doubt about that.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, a meeting of 2 managers who are certainly not strangers to each other.
Yeah, they've done battle before, so this should be quite feisty, I think.
Now an ambitious one. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. He's driven in the corner. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And a time for composure on the ball. Well, the last match for Manchester United was a success story as they won against Arsenal. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Great opportunity here.
No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him. The rumours coming out of the camp, Stuart, are that this may be his last season, but he's considering hanging up his boots.
Well, if it is true, he'll be a big miss to everybody. He's been such a great player for them, but I'm always pleased to see a player retire before their powers start to wane. At the moment, he's still having a big impact on this team.
Chance to shoot. Terrific save. So the corner played into the box. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Failure to keep the ball by United. Well, one thing about Bruno Fernandes, he does have that X-factor. He can decide a game on his own. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, when he gets half a chance, he strikes the ball.
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. And it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, as you can see here, Fernandes gets beyond the challenge of the defender, and Fernandes does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Welbeck. And the keeper, and the referee is given a penalty. And now to level the game. A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here it is again, and just watch the keeper. He stands still, hoping it's hit down the middle. Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Šeško. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Smart defending. Throw in for Fulham. Now with Kelly. The ball with Lukic. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Mateus Cunha. Deflection, throw in here. Wilson. And it's United's turn now. They're using the space really well, you've got to say. Real chance. Oh, excellent reflexes!
Yeah, made it really difficult for the striker. Top-class goalkeeping.
Well, the main thing is to thump it away. And a tidy challenge. A sloppy passage of play.
Yeah, the passing hasn't been great, has it?
Robinson. And very nicely positioned to win it back. He's in with a chance. Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
And United couldn't keep possession. Able to skip past his man. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Well, Fulham have the ball back now. Sasha Lukic. Robinson. On to Wilson. There's the shot. Super stop. Just like that, they have the ball again. Well back. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, that's splendid play. The threat was there, but no problems now.
Oh, that was great stuff. At a vital moment as well.
And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. Well, an influential presence up to this point, Bruno Fernandes. What did you think of what you saw from him?
Yeah, I think...
So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Berge. The ball with Lukic. Berge with it. Chance to do damage. And let's give credit to the defending. Oh, this is looking promising. And defensive play to be applauded.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
And the big news confirmed. Manchester United have succeeded in getting their man.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
Well, they could break at pace. Chance to put them in front. Well, they really broke at pace, but full credit to the keeper.
Fantastic. And a very good save at the end of it.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV.
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Wilson. Timed it well. Throw in here. And into the last 30 minutes now. And United regaining possession here. Surely the equaliser. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Rashford. And he's made headway. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Not a chance, but he couldn't take advantage of it. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Fulham.
Oh, big moment here, Derek.
And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
It is 3-1 the current scoreline here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Impressive build-up. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And that's a corner. Well, they've decided to make a change. And taken short. And rattling the post.
Well, they just can't get back into this game. The woodwork on that occasion just denying them.
The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Oh, he's given us away inexplicably. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, the attack petered out.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Harry Wilson. It's a neat move. And he stopped them in their tracks. Well, they could break at pace. Oh, chance! Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Just 10 minutes to go. Wilson. Berger with it. United doing well to regain possession. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Sloppy in possession from United. Well, still time for them to level it. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. But a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here.
The closing down of both teams has been excellent.
Oh, that's splendid play. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Electronic board has been held in the air. This could be it! And it is! He's done it! Surely a case of game over.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Wilson. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, the break looked promising, but the danger has been averted. And there it is, the full-time whistle. A victory for Manchester United.
Well, fair.